On top of that, the news came out today that because Friday we talked about the number of illegal aliens rounded up in Southern California. It was 160. Nationwide, the big number is 680. This is what caused the massive hysteria that dominated a lot of the mainstream media last week, is that there were raids rounding up. Trump is making good on his efforts to deport all 11 million illegal immigrants. No, this was routine business.
Mostly
that Immigrations and Customs Enforcement carries out periodically.
Mostly violent criminals. Mostly what they did in the Obama administration and the Bush administration. It is the normal. What do you think ICE does all day? They have to do something. They can't just make welcome baskets for all the incoming refugees.
No.
They actually do work, and they go after criminal aliens and find them and deport them, which I didn't think this was controversial. Why is this controversial? How did this become controversial? A guy murders two people and gets released from prison.
Which is also amazing, right? A guy murders two people and gets released from prison. But you're right. Turns out he's an illegal immigrant, so now he's got to go.
A guy rapes a couple of women, gets out of prison. Oh, no. We can't violate his human rights by deporting him to his home country. No. Oh, gang member involved in some massive drug cartel deal. No, keep him. Good guy. How about this guy over here? He exposed himself.
They all probably have family, right?
Oh, we don't want to rip apart families.
No, this guy's a dad to someone.
Sure, he's a dad maybe about to 11 or 12.
Oh, gee. Anyway, by the way, earlier in the show, we talked to State Senator Joel Anderson from El Cajon. He's got a petition if you want to look at it. Because what he's doing is he's trying to gather people against the sanctuary state bill in Sacramento from Kevin DeLeon. That's SB 54. You can go to the website and view it, sign it, whatever you want to do. But Joel Anderson came on the show and talked about exactly what John just said. These are the people that Kevin DeLeon and the Democrats in Sacramento want to protect from deportation. Serious, violent felons, sex molesters, maybe even murderers, rapists.
Yeah.
Nobody gets deported. The thing is, they're not going to allow local law enforcement or any statewide law enforcement to cooperate. Basically what Joel Anderson said is kind of hide the convict.
Anderson said that if an ICE employee calls someone in, in the prison system, right?
Right.
Where is prisoner X? If the guy answering the phone doesn't know off the top of his head, he can't say, hold on, I'll check the database. He's not allowed to use any government equipment or government time to find where the prisoner is who's going to be released next week. Can you believe that? So you could have a murderer, you could have a rapist, you could have somebody who's sexually attacked children, you could have a drug cartel guy, aggravated assault, robberies, you name the worst crimes. If they get out and they're an illegal alien, the federal government gets no help at all from the state in practical terms. Now, why would Kevin DeLeon want to protect those guys? How sick and evil and twisted is he? And the rest of the Democratic legislature. And nobody is pushing back against this.
I don't think Californians realize this.
The fake news LA Times is cheering
because
this
they're
on.
always fed the story about, the little food cart operator.
That's why Kate Steinle was murdered. That's why the killing here in L.A., the dad, Jamil Shaw. Jamil Shaw was killed because in both cases, they were let out of prison for felonies, serious felonies. And then because of the sanctuary city status, the feds were never notified to pick them up. And so they killed Jamil Shaw and they killed Kate Steinle. What's wrong with everybody? Why is everybody on the side of the worst vermin possible? Murderers, rapists, child molesters. What's gone wrong here? And the thing is, the only thing that shields them is because they're illegal immigrants, and that makes them noble? Like, for Americans who are murderers and rapists, you don't see any sympathy welling up. Why would there be sympathy? Because they're from a foreign country.
This explains clearly what we're up against, and people need to get involved. All right, more coming up.
John and Ken, KFI, Heather Jordan is News.